Formula One racing is a high-speed, high-pressure, and high-stakes sport that is undoubtedly one of the most dangerous sports in the world. There are several reasons why Formula One racing is considered to be one of the most dangerous sports ever. Firstly, the speeds at which Formula One cars travel are incredibly high. They can reach speeds of up to 220 miles per hour, which is faster than most other motorsports. The cars are designed to be aerodynamic and lightweight, with powerful engines that can produce incredible amounts of horsepower. However, these speeds make it extremely dangerous if an accident were to occur. Secondly, the G-forces that drivers experience during Formula One racing can be incredibly high. Drivers have to negotiate sharp turns and curves at high speeds, which can subject them to G-forces of up to 5G. This can cause physical harm, such as blackouts, loss of consciousness, or even death. The high G-forces can also put a significant strain on the driver's body, which can lead to long-term health problems. Thirdly, there are no protective barriers separating the drivers from the track. Unlike other sports, such as football or hockey, where players are protected by helmets, padding, and other safety equipment, Formula One drivers are exposed to the elements. This means that if an accident were to occur, the driver is at risk of serious injury or even death. Fourthly, weather conditions can also make Formula One racing incredibly dangerous. Races take place in various locations around the world, which means that drivers can be exposed to extreme weather conditions such as rain, fog, or extreme heat. These conditions can affect their driving and increase the risk of accidents. Fifthly, mechanical failures can also lead to serious accidents. Despite being highly advanced, Formula One cars are still susceptible to mechanical failures. For example, a tire blowout or a brake failure can cause a driver to lose control of their car, leading to an accident. These mechanical failures can result in serious injuries or even death. Lastly, human error can also play a significant role in accidents. As with any sport, mistakes made by drivers, pit crews, or officials can result in accidents. For example, a driver may misjudge a turn, causing them to collide with another car, or a pit crew may make a mistake when changing tires, causing a driver to lose control of their car. In conclusion, Formula One racing is undoubtedly one of the most dangerous sports in the world. The combination of high speeds, high G-forces, lack of protective barriers, weather conditions, mechanical failures, and human error make it incredibly risky for drivers. However, advances in technology and safety measures have significantly reduced the risk of serious accidents in recent years, and Formula One continues to evolve to become a safer and more exciting sport. Over the years, safety measures in Formula One have been significantly improved to minimize the risk of accidents and make the sport safer for drivers. Here are some of the safety measures that have been implemented. 1. Safety barriers. One of the most significant safety improvements in Formula One racing has been the introduction of safety barriers. Barriers made of a combination of tire walls, steel, and foam have been placed around the track to reduce the impact of accidents and prevent cars from hitting stationary objects such as walls or poles. 2. Safety cells. Another significant safety measure is the introduction of safety cells. These are compartments within the car that are designed to protect the driver in the event of an accident. The safety cell is made of a reinforced carbon fiber composite and can withstand significant impacts. 3. HANS device. The head and neck support (HANS) device is a safety feature that reduces the risk of neck and head injuries. The HANS device is a collar that is worn by drivers and connects to the helmet. It prevents the head and neck from moving too far forward in the event of a crash. Improved helmets. Helmets have been significantly improved over the years, with advancements in technology that allow for better protection for the head and neck. The helmets now feature a hard outer shell with an inner lining made of energy-absorbing materials. 4. Cockpit safety. The cockpit area has been redesigned to provide better protection for drivers. The front of the car now features a lower and wider nose that reduces the risk of the car launching into the air and flipping over. Additionally, the height of the cockpit has been increased to provide more headroom. 5. Medical facilities. Another important safety measure is the presence of medical facilities at the track. Medical teams are on standby to provide immediate assistance in the event of an accident. This includes on-site ambulances and medical helicopters. 6. Virtual safety car. The virtual safety car, VSC, was introduced in 2015 as a safety measure. The VSC is triggered in the event of an accident or other hazardous situation, and it reduces the speed of all cars on the track to a specified limit. This reduces the risk of further accidents occurring while the debris is cleared. 7. Safety tests. Drivers are required to undergo rigorous safety tests before being allowed to participate in Formula One racing. This includes physical fitness tests, medical examinations, and impact tests to ensure that they can withstand the forces experienced during the race. Formula One racing has come a long way in terms of safety measures. The combination of improved safety barriers, safety cells, HANS devices, improved helmets, cockpit safety, medical facilities, virtual safety cars, and safety tests has significantly reduced the risk of accidents and made the sport safer for drivers. However, as with any sport, there will always be an element of risk involved, and Formula One will continue to evolve to become even safer in the future. To provide an accurate answer to this question, I would need more specific information about which time frame or comparison you would like me to reference. However, I can provide some general information about the safety improvements in Formula One over the years. Formula One has made significant strides in improving safety for drivers over the past few decades. In the 1960s and 1970s, the sport was notoriously dangerous, with fatal accidents happening on a regular basis. However, since the 1990s, various measures have been introduced to improve driver safety, including the introduction of the HANS device, head and neck support, the use of stronger and more durable materials in car construction, and the introduction of additional safety barriers and runoff areas at tracks. According to the Formula One website, the number of serious injuries and fatalities in the sport has significantly decreased in recent years. In fact, there have been no fatalities in a Formula One race since Ayrton Senna's death at Imola in 1994. The last serious injury suffered by a driver during a race was Felipe Massa's accident at the Hungarian Grand Prix in 2009. It is worth noting that while the number of injuries and fatalities has decreased, the risk of injury is still present in the sport, and accidents can still occur. However, the improvements in safety measures and technology have undoubtedly helped to reduce the number of incidents and increase the overall safety of the sport. Formula One cars have undergone significant improvements in safety over the years, with advances in technology and materials helping to reduce the risk of injury in the event of an accident. Here are some of the key ways in which Formula One cars have improved in terms of safety. 1. Chassis construction. The construction of the chassis has improved significantly over the years, with modern cars featuring high-strength materials such as carbon fiber and Kevlar. These materials provide greater protection to the driver in the event of a crash, as they are designed to absorb and distribute impact energy. 2. Cockpit protection. In recent years, Formula One cars have introduced additional cockpit protection, such as the halo system. The halo is a titanium structure that sits above the driver's head and is designed to protect them from debris that may come from above or in front of the car. 3. Aerodynamics. Improvements in aerodynamics have led to cars being more stable at high speeds, reducing the risk of accidents. Cars also now feature larger front and rear wings, which are designed to break away in the event of an impact, reducing the risk of injury. 4. Safety systems. Formula One cars now feature a range of safety systems designed to protect the driver in the event of a crash, including the HANS, head and neck support, device and advanced seatbelts. These systems are designed to prevent injuries such as whiplash and to keep the driver securely in their seat. 5. Testing and data analysis. Formula One teams now use advanced testing and data analysis to improve the safety of their cars. Crash simulations are used to identify potential weaknesses in the design, while data from sensors placed throughout the car can be used to analyze the forces involved in an impact and identify areas for improvement. Overall, the improvements in safety in Formula One have been significant, and the sport continues to evolve and innovate in this area to reduce the risk of injury to drivers.